Mr. President. Thank you to you and your team for the very warm welcome. I'm very pleased to be here in Garowe. This is my fourth visit to Puntland since I started as the UN Secretary General's Special Representative. I'm very glad we had the opportunity to have an open and frank discussion. I congratulated President Deni on the appointment of his new cabinet, many of whom ministers we met this morning. So we've just covered broadly two sets of issues. The first is around the development programme in Puntland, and I've seen the outline summary that the government's put together with the various pillars, which is very clear. I reassured the President that he has the support and the full commitment of the full UN family. Indeed, I have George Conway with me today, who is my deputy who leads on development and humanitarian. So, for example, we discussed the potential around fisheries that Puntland has with the longest coastline within Somalia. If Puntland can get to the point where it can meet international standards, fisheries could be a great export opportunity, as well as, of course, a source of nutrition and livelihoods domestically for the population. So many opportunities, but also many challenges. One of the challenges we've discussed is the recent cholera outbreak, which is very serious here in Puntland, and we, the UN, are scaling up our support to help the government tackle the cholera problem. The second set of issues we discussed is, of course, around the ongoing amendments to the Constitution. The vote that took place in Parliament yesterday, and of course I've seen the statement the government of Puntland has put out, and I note clearly their concerns on some substantive elements and also around process. But I was very pleased to hear from the President that he is committed to try and find a way through this, to ensure that dialogue can continue with the federal government, to ensure that there's an inclusive process and the whole country can come together to ensure that eventually the Constitution at the federal level defines the rules of the game and ensures the individual